Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see about subjective poetry. Generally, poetry is divided into two parts, subjective poetry and objective poetry. Now, we will see about subjective poetry. Now, in subjective poetry, the main subject matter will be concerned with the poet's own thoughts and feelings. The poet will describe his own reflection on what he has personally experienced or what he has seen or what he has heard. And if you see in the poem, the poet's mind will be the center and about his thoughts and feelings only will be conveyed in the poem. And lyric, elegy, ode and sonnet are different forms of poetry which come under subjective poetry. Sometimes a third person's point of view also can become subjective. Now we will call that as limited omniscience. But in this case, the writer should know all the details about the character and he must see the whole story through that character's eyes. So generally this limited omniscience will be present in stories, that is in fiction, like short stories and novels. Now the main question is, what is the difference between subjective and objective? The main difference will be that it is only based on the feelings of the person who is writing. Now in subjective, the information which is given will be about the person's feelings, his assumptions and his opinions. But when we see an objective type of writing, we will find that the information what the writer provides will not be his personal opinions or feelings. It will be based only on the facts. In examples, I am going to give you examples of novels, essays and also poetry which are subjective. Now, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling is an excellent example of subjective type of writing in novels. And John Keats' Ode on a Grecian Urn tells about his own feelings, so it is subjective. Then Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare, like all his sonnets are his own expressions, but Sonnet 18 is an excellent example of subjective poetry. And Walt Whitman's O Captain, My Captain and George Gordon and Lord Byron's She Walks in Beauty are also good examples of subjective poetry. William Wordsworth's Tintin Abbey is said to be the best example for subjective poetry, and also Shelley's Ode to the West Wind. And in essays, we can say that Charles Lamb's essay of Elia are very good examples of subjective poetry because it tells it's almost autobiographical. So we come to know about his own experience, his thoughts, his feelings, his opinions are all expressed here. Now the main function of subjective approach when a writer writes is he should allow the readers to get an insight into the mind of the writer, and for that he has to give the interpretation of his character's thoughts, opinions and beliefs in the correct form and what he feels about them, so that the readers will be able to just travel through his own feelings, that is the writer's feelings will become the reader's feelings. They will be able to experience the same thing. An excellent example is William Wordsworth's Tintin Abbey. When we read that poem, we will feel that we are experiencing the same feeling what Wordsworth also experienced. This is what I have to say about subjective poetry. If you have anything more to add on to this, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Only then you will get the notification of all my videos when I post them. Thank you.